PlayStation Nation, enjoying games without hesitation. Welcome back, gamers. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. And if you're a returning sub, it's really nice to have you back. I suppose a lot of you are wondering, at the beginning of the intro, the Jamaican accent. Well, it's because I'm half Jamaican, and I'm down with the yardie thing, you know. So a quick shout out to Ducky in Parks and all the spiritual brothers and sisters around the world who love to give in the name of peace and love. Out of many, we are one. You hear me? Anyway, make I deliver the news for you. Okay, back to the English, the Queen's English language for real. Hey, that was fun. What is up, gamers? I'm Sean Fox and you're watching PlayStation News Now, your source of news, rumor, reviews and video game discussion. It is Friday, April 8th. So the highly anticipated sci-fi exploration game No Man's Sky producer Sean Murray at Hello Games has been teasing something on Twitter, and I quote, "I have seen things you people wouldn't believe," end of quote. And that's about as cryptic as it gets. Could Sean Murray be teasing something over at Sony for the E3 conference? Is it related to his actual game? Certainly seems to have excited Murray, so we'll all have to wait patiently and hope Murray wasn't talking about an isolated alien abduction. We'll keep an eye on this one, and if there's any more to share, stay tuned. Now in other news, Uncharted 4, the last entry into the world-renowned Uncharted franchise, will be dropping in little over 1 month or so, while the hype levels are reaching its limits on social media, with many eagerly anticipating Nathan Drake's final journey. So former Naughty Dog veteran Richard Lee Marchand, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Richard, has said that he's looking forward to going hands-on with the hotly anticipated Uncharted 4 A Thief's End, and reckons Nate's swansong adventure is going to be huge. Speaking in the latest edition or issue of the OPM UK magazine, ex-Naughty Dog developer Richard Lee Marchand, who worked as a lead game designer on Uncharted Drake's Fortune and also played a vital role in the production of its 2 sequels, said he can't wait to play the game from the perspective of a fan. It's great to see so much buzz for this game. Naughty Dog are one of the finest developers in the industry, I'm sure you'll agree, and highly respected by PlayStation gamers and non-PlayStation gamers alike. In fact, many gamers will finally make the leap to PlayStation 4 on the strength of Uncharted 4 alone. A true system seller. Moving on, if you're very new to PlayStation 4 or unfamiliar with the features within the latest 3.50 firmware update, which is excellent by the way, so get updating, well, Kotaku has reported on some hidden features in the latest PlayStation 4 software update. So the PlayStation 4 got a significant firmware upgrade, and as more people have dug into it, people are finding little tweaks that didn't show up in the patch notes. So initially Sony removed the ability to stream music through a USB drive, but that's returned. Simply go to your library and scroll to apps beginning with U and you'll find it. You can play music and skip through albums without using the media player app and suspending your game, which is far better. You'll find more details in the official instructions for USB music playback on the Sony website. And you can also finally turn off the annoying, for some, message that confirms a screenshot was taken. Yes, it's now possible to limit the size of parties as well. It ranges from 2 to 8 people, groups looking to limit how many people jump in rather than having to awkwardly ask someone to leave can play games in peace. And the way the trophy screenshots are taken have been tweaked. Now even if you have a trophy notification disabled, the resulting screenshot will have the trophy notification superimposed on it. Also, the screenshot is now taken at the exact moment the trophy unlocks, and not at the moment the full notification appears or would appear on the screen. This generally results in screenshots being taken 1 or 2 seconds earlier than in previous firmwares. Also, have you ever wondered why your PlayStation 4 network test didn't seem to produce the right results? Well, it seems Sony have squashed this odd bug with a lot of users. First shared by a Reddit user reporting the correct upload and download estimations, this does not, however, mean that PlayStation Network is faster than before. Maybe in the next update, right? Right. Also, you tired of seeing the same folks on the people you may know section? Well, you can remove them now. A NeoGAF user quickly noticed the change, though it's unclear how the widget will handle the influx of new people. So if you have noticed any other less obvious additions to PlayStation 4 Firmware Update 3.50, let us know in the PlayStation News Now comment section. And in other news today, so I slightly touched on this in a previous video, but Sony Vice President Adam Boyes has congratulated Xbox boss Phil Spencer and the Quantum Break development team over at Remedy on the launch of their blockbuster, visually beautiful and exciting third-person action game. Unfortunately, this kind and considerate gesture was jumped upon by, yeah, you guessed it, fanboys, which is kind of sad because the fanboy console war does not exist between developers and platform holders, just healthy competition, which is a different thing entirely. Remedy head Sam Lake also tweeted he cannot wait to receive his complimentary copy of Uncharted 4, so that's always nice to read. So sticking with Naughty Dog just for a minute, the studio has said they'll be resurrecting prototypes of The Last of Us 2 soon after the Uncharted 4 DLC has been done and dusted. The Last of Us 2 is likely to be the next big Naughty Dog project, with a sci-fi third-person action adventure also said to be under consideration. With Naughty Dog putting Nathan Drake and friends to sleep for good, many have wondered what the world-renowned game studio will do next. Well, whoop, there it is. And Red Dead Redemption 2 rumours are liquid hot right now, and Wedbush Security's analyst, everybody's favourite, Michael Pachter, has waded in on the potential of the recent Red Dead 2 leak becoming a reality. Reported by Release.com, who wrote in an article, "It's clear Michael Pachter has strong feelings about the recent Red Dead Redemption 2 leak. Also predicts when it will arrive." On episode 20 of Pachter Factor, Michael Pachter talked about the recent leak of the follow-up to Rockstar's Red Dead Redemption and believes those who got excited over this so-called news, or any website who reported on the story, needs to wake up and see what's really obvious in the industry. Pachter wants to make it clear to everyone, even if a game's story is supposedly finished, but the game sells 10 million copies like Red Dead Redemption did, you're gonna get a sequel. Here's a quote. "You may not have noticed, but Red Dead Redemption came out in 2010. I encourage you to check the calendar. It's 2016. 6 years have passed. The leak that they were working on, a sequel, should have happened in 2010 because they were then. So it's more kind of amazing that we get to say 20, let's say 15, when you think it was late. That's news. And the reason it's news is because all those dumbass websites that you read, they have nothing better to do than say, breaking news, Red Dead Redemption is coming." End of quote. Well, you know, say what you like about Michael Pachter, but he's got a point with that statement. Now also, Pachter also doesn't want to see any breaking news stories when Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks, cause it's happening and already on the drawing board now. A leak for GTA 6 ain't news. Now, when does Pachter think we'll see Red Dead 3? He went on to make a prediction, and I quote, It probably isn't coming out in 2016. It probably is in 2017. When it comes out, it will have been in development for 7 years." End of quote. Pachter went on a little bit off course, but steered back onto the answer to the original question by saying that Rockstar will market the game as well as they do their other titles, and that campaigns hasn't changed once a bit since that leak. End of quote. So what do you guys think of Pachter's thoughts? Is a Red Dead 3 or Red Dead Redemption 2 leak even news anymore? Share your thoughts in the PlayStation News Now comments section. Which brings us to the end of another video. If you enjoyed the content, poke the like button. Thanks to everybody sharing our videos, helping us reach more PlayStation fans, and subscribe for more PlayStation news, rumour and reviews. Until next time, play games, not corporations. Thanks for watching.